In this video, I will be exploring the monitor section within Power Platform Admin Center. Now, as the name indicates, monitor allows you to monitor the behavior of the app in terms of logs. So there will be a lot of reports, stats built around the application. Now, on the left hand side, as you see over here, monitor track overall performance and follow alerts you have set. So if I click on monitor tab, I can expand and collapse. Also, in the overview, I see some information. So it says this feature is in the preview state. See all your Power Platform resources at a glance and take action to improve performance and operational health quickly. So, as an admin, it's your duty to have a look into the applications built within the system, specifically Power Apps, Canvas App, Model Driven App, Power Automate Flows, Desktop Flow, Cloud Flows, and other automations. Now, there are two sections over here, Power Apps. So let me show you over here, Power Apps and Power Automate. So in Power Apps, the important parameter which is getting rendered over here is app open success rate. So my app open success rate is under 90% and time to interactive is over 8 seconds. Now this is in a reasonable limit, and that's why you can see the screen tick over here. Has this number been more, we could have seen some different icon like X or exclamation. Now time to full load is over 12 seconds. So even this is good. So these are some of the statistics which gets displayed on basis of how the app is performing. Power Automate is all about how the flow ran. So flow run success rate, flow run success rate, and then there are a couple of visuals with regards to desktop flow. So I don't have any specific desktop flows within the system, and that's why there's no data to display right now. So desktop flow, wait time in queue, and desktop flow that had at least one queue issue. So these are like some of the parameters which you will be able to see the stats on. Now, if I click on I over here, it will give you this more information. Like it says, apps listed here are taking over 8 seconds to load, just the items that are essential for interaction. And same, you will see the information over here as well. So it says app listed here are opening successfully less than 90% of the time. The app open success rate is calculated by dividing the number of successful open attempts by the total number of open attempts. So you see a couple of stats over here. If you go into the logs here, you can generate the logs. You can basically, the logs are generated. You can get the uh, option to download logs to CSV and then review them thoroughly. So get error logs. So if I click on get error logs, here I'll be able to see different products. So currently I can only see Power Apps and specifically one of the application within my system. So it has given me the time to interactive, time to full load, recent app launches, and app open success rate as a parameter. But I'm pretty much sure over a period of time, we should be able to see some more information over here. Now, if I click on this particular app and click on next, I have a app open success rate metric and the time range is last 7 days. So currently it only allows you to generate the data or the error logs for the last 7 days. So if I click on get error logs, I should be able to get those information. So it will, if you have some information. Now I haven't run this particular application. If I had have run this application, I would have gone the error logs in the last 7 days. So that's about logs. Now under products, you have a couple of things: Power Apps, Power Automate. So if I go to Power Apps, I have that two segregation: Canvas app, model driven app. We have seen this Canvas apps, and once I click on this particular Canvas app, this data is based on the last 30 days. So as you see, I haven't opened this particular application. So there are four parameter: app session count, app open success rate, time to interactive P75, time to load full load P75. Now that's, I believe that's 75th percentile. Now if I click on app session count, so it will give me the session count, how many times the app has been opened. uh, App open success rate, so when it was opened, whether it's opened successfully or not. Time to interactive, so that's about interactive time, and this is the loading of that particular app, so time to full load. So this is from a Canvas app perspective. Now you have an option to copy the app link, and you have an option to copy the app ID. So if I copy app ID and if I paste it over here, this is the app ID. Similarly, if I copy the app link and if I paste the app link, I will be navigated to the details of that specific app. So this was a Canvas app, so it will take you to the detail page. Now this is that Canvas app, and then you can, just get those information about web links, when it was created, when it was modified, and all those information. So that's about Canvas app. If you go to model driven app, you will see the whole bunch of model driven app which I've created, which I have interacted more. So I can see there are a couple of applications in both the environments. So it will show you both environments and how that application is behaving in terms of app open success rate, recent app launches, row summary, and all other parameters. And it will also show you when it was last refreshed. So this is the application which I've been using more recently. So this is data is based on the last 30 days. Again, if I just expand this, it will show you me the same information: app session count, app open success rate, and the row summary dwell time. And if I hover mouse, I can see exactly on which date this app was triggered, and how many sessions existed for that specific date. If I navigate to other apps, so this is the app which I just installed, Copilot Studio Kit, and I can see this information. Similarly, go to PowerCat Tools, I can see this information, and this is the NYC app. Again, it will show you that same set of information. So if you want to know how your app is behaving or app is performing, you can use the monitor tools to view some of the parameters. Now I'm pretty much sure there will be more metrics added into this too, so that you can efficiently monitor and track your app navigation and app behavior. Power Automate. So from a Power Automate flow perspective, it will show you the name of the flow, the success rate of the flow, how much time it was in queue specifically for the desktop app, desktop flow, run queue errors count again for desktop flow, run count, duration, type, environment type, owner, ID, and last refresh. So if you want to see all the flow within your system, including different environments. So as you see, this is Girish dev environment, environment type. What is the ID of that flow? So you get this ID of the flow. Plus, you will also see what was the previous success rate. So if you see this arrow, previous success rate was 100%. And if you just sort by duration, so if I just sort by duration, now as I see over here, this flow took a long 3600 seconds. This took 36 seconds. This took 13, 29, 22, 24. So if you want to troubleshoot your flow, and if some flow is going in some weird loop, then maybe this is the place to come to and check. Now this is about from a duration perspective, but then sometimes we would like to get an idea of, say, a couple of flows. So instead of navigating it one by one, you can come over here and then extract that ID. Plus, if it's a specific desktop flow, you can actually check the queue time and the queue error count. Similarly, if you want to see which flow has run the most, you can click on run count. So if I click on run count descending, I can see that maximum this flow has been run, say, 3 times, and then two, and then there might be some flow which may not have been run. So this is how you can get the detail. Now let me navigate to Power Automate. So in the Power Automate interface, you will see something called as an automation center. So if I go to our automation center, here also you will see some stats around Power Automate flow which you have created, like last 7 days, all flows, all run status, top level flows, total run, flow run, and you can navigate to individual flow run. You can also see how many flows have failed within the system, and also you can filter out the status like succeeded, failed, cancelled, terminated. But there's no way through which you can get directly an ID from this interface. But this particular view gives you that ID as well. Now, if I go inside, say, one of the flow, so let me sort by descending and let me go into, say, this flow. I can see again the same status: cloud flow run success rate, cloud flow run count, cloud flow duration, cloud run success rate. And this is from Girish Dev, and it's a managed environment. Now, the flow which I used most frequently was this one. So you should see some information around it, but I don't see most value. Like as you see, it took 36 seconds on 10 a.m. on specific day. Then we have agent inventory. So agent inventory has run for some period of time. Then we have other flows, like these are like all coming from Copilot Studio Kit. There are a couple of them which I have created, like the hello flow or the when airline is added. So let me see this one. So again, this is the flow which it will give you some stats information. So that's it, folks. This is all about the monitor tab within Power Platform Admin Center. If you want to see some information around how the app is behaving, navigate to this particular section and get the stats. It gives you more bunch of information with regards to Power Automate, so you can get in a single screen all the IDs, what are the run count, how much that flow has run. So it'll give you all this information, and you can generate more information by looking into the stats around here. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching.